Hey guys.
And we're live. Welcome back to another Corona Geek here where we talk all about mobile app development using Corona SDK. I'm your host, Charles McKeever, and today we're going to talk about shaders. Shaders is a fairly advanced topic, so we're going to try to cover some introductory material and also some more advanced things for the guys who out there who have the shader muscles. But I personally am a newbie when it comes to this topic, so I have lots of questions and I want to keep it manageable for most people. So I'll be the the guinea pig as we go along. Be like, what? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Joining us today is Stephen Johnson, who's going to be leading the conversation about shaders because he is the de facto expert at this. He does this is actually his day job, so you know, we're going to tap his brain as much as possible. Also joining us is Ed Marina from roaminggamer.com.
Hola.
Jason Schroeder from jasonschroeder.com. And Stephen, tell us the name of the studio that you're with.
Xibalba Studios.
Xibalba Studios. Okay. And give me a link to that. We'll put a link in the we'll link in the show notes because I am not going to try to spell that for anybody. Well, hey guys, I want to show my screen here. I've got a couple of housekeeping things that I want to kind of go through just real quickly. And if I can tell which of these screens I need to be sharing, that would be awesome. Let's see, is that one? Hold on just a second. Let me see, is that, yeah, that one? Nope, not that one. That one's, let's see here. Nope, that's not it. Let's see.
Secret notes revealed.
No secret notes revealed. Shh, don't say it. Where is the... is it that one with the? Oh yeah, it's the one with the video. Yeah, that's because that's where I wanted to start exactly. So last week we talked about motorized wheeled cars. So if you are not already subscribed over at YouTube, you need to go to youtube.com/coronageek and subscribe, and that will ensure that you do not miss anything because we've been talking about physics for the past 3 Hangouts now, and it's been an excellent conversation. Everything from looking at the docs to how physics work to how to create a ragdoll, and then we ended up with motorized wheeled carts last time. So this is definitely something that you want to go check out and be a part of. We also take those Hangouts and we break those up into 10-minute clips. So we usually meet, every Monday for an hour, and we talk about a topic. And then what I do is I go in after the Hangout is all posted and stuff like that. The next day, I go in and break up the Hangout into segments, and then that way you can kind of go in and watch things or listen to them in 10-minute segments. So you could be on the treadmill, you can be on the car, you can take a 10-minute coffee break, whatever it is that you do, and you can consume that at your leisure. So go check those out. And I just want to make everybody aware of that. So I'm gonna flip through these here real quick. The other thing that I want to make you aware of is that my good friend Steve P. Young over at App Masters, or he used to be called Mobile App Chat. At App Masters, he has a new book out, and it's called Double Your Downloads. He's got 5 proven strategies for doubling your downloads. Now that sounds, it sounds a little hokey, right? The 5 proven strategies for, making you $1 million, making you taller, making you smarter, all that kind of stuff like that. But let me just tell you, Steve is, I know him personally. He's on the up and up. He has this podcast. He's been doing it for years. He's actually talked with 300 different app entrepreneurs or appreneurs, if you prefer that term. He's in the Bay Area, and he digs deep. He finds out what exactly works for people because he is also doing app development himself, and so he's always curious. He's always asking the questions from the standpoint of, how do you do this? How did you get success in that? How did you get traction? How did you know that that was going to be a good topic? He's always asking those questions that you would ask if you were able to get in front of that person. So the book is available. You can pay what you want. He doesn't really, he's not trying to make money on the book. Of course, he put time and energy in it, and he would love to get something for it. But if you want to go to Gumroad, we'll put a link in the show notes, and if you want to put in $0, you can download the book for free. So that's do what your conscience tells you to do there. But it's a great book. Go check it out. And who doesn't need more downloads, right? At least double your downloads. So if you got 2 downloads, you're going to get 4 downloads. So woohoo!
Yay!
Yay!
That's gonna beat my record.
Yeah, that's right. Doubling your downloads. And so here's his podcast as well. You can subscribe to him on iTunes, and if as I scroll through here, you can see no BS. He's got hundreds of shows that he's done with app entrepreneurs. He's had Crossy Roads on. He's had all the big hits on and stuff like that. So go at least go check out what he's got to say there. And he doesn't really. It's not even him saying it. It's the guests that he interviews. And also appmasters.co. If you want to go check out his website as well, there he has a blog, and he also helps people with their app promotion, app marketing.
I already got this book.
Oh, great, excellent.
Yeah, I saw your link, and I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, grab it. Yeah, exactly. The hardest part about getting the book is just knowing what to pay, right? I mean, because there's some things that we kind of live in a 99-cent world, $1.99, $4.99, $19.95. I mean, what do you pay? What's the value to you? That's the hardest part. So, but like I said, you can get it for free as well if you want. So, all right. So, what?
I did not do that. I'm not a. I encourage everybody to give him something.
Well, I definitely think you should give him something because there's time and energy spent. Just if nothing else, just the time and energy interviewing the guest to get the information to put the book together. So. It's worth something.
I think if you make and sell apps, you no longer get to hem and haw over 99 cents. I don't know.
Right. I don't
Right.
know if you can afford that.
Yeah,
I don't remember what he was charging on the site, but I think, yeah.
I saw somebody the other day said, they updated one feature in their app, right? And then, okay, now 37 screenshots to make, yay! I mean, it doesn't even have to be much of an app update, right? It could just be a one line of code update, but now you have to do all these other ancillary things. So, yeah, definitely can appreciate the hard-fought win there. So go, give them 99 cents at least. Okay, so let's talk about, speaking of apps and hard work, so we've been playing a couple of games here this month for the chance to win a $50 gift card. We played 2 games, as a matter of fact. We played Alone by LaserDog Games, and we also played 1.1 Target. And if you played either of those games, and if you got a high score in them, then you are the winner of this month's challenge. Now, Luther Ayers got the bright idea to actually play 1.1 Target because nobody else had. That's not to say that the game not good. It's just that nobody played it, and so he got a score of 18. So congratulations, Luther. By default, you are the winner of that category. And in the way that I originally pitched it, I guess maybe I had said that we're going to play either of these games, and depending on your high score. But it makes sense to give out a bonus to either or, right? If you played one of the games or the other, then we're going to give out 2 certificates basically. So he's going to get a gift certificate for $50 to the online retailer of his choice. And then, of course, coming in as reigning champion of Alone is Jason Schroeder. Yay! So Jason was last month's champion. I like using that word, champion. And this month, somehow, he just he dominated it again. So congratulations, you got 54.91 on Pro, and did a great job.
One good score. I couldn't come close to it any other time. It's one of those games. But I feel like I've said this every week the last couple of weeks. High score and gift card aside, go play it. LaserDog makes great games, and they make them in Corona, and they're getting ready to release another one, I believe, this summer. In Corona, so that's good for all of us. The more we get people who are getting recognition using our platform of choice, it's good for everybody. So
yeah, the guys over LaserDog are doing some excellent work. And if you don't follow Rob Allison and his crew over there, you definitely need to. And we'll put a link in the show notes.
They're excellent Twitter accounts too. I'm a big fan of people who post interesting stuff and not that frequently, and they're both of them.
Yeah, and Instagram too. Instagram.
Oh, I'm not an Instagrammer. But
you need to see. Yeah, you definitely need to see. I was things like Pinterest, Instagram, all those types of things. I really didn't have a lot of value for until I found that you got to follow certain people. Like Rob's always posting things like like they were doing some kind of hack on a game.